Alright, we're getting to the 7th prince. I know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Let go. Poor pup.
Now sit. And shake. Up, boy.
You've made progress.
I mean, he can pick up simple commands like those pretty quickly, but I'd like him to spin around 3 times and bark, varying speed, location, and volume as asked.
What?
I'm not sure how to get him to understand something that complex. I've tried writing a command spell into my mana and sending it to him.
You're doing too much.
But he doesn't understand what I'm asking and winds up just dancing around confused.
Yes.
Bruh, you're doing too much to
There
him.
was someone knowledgeable about monsters you could speak to about this.
Where do you find a monster expert?
Actually, someone came to mind.
Pretty sure we just thought of the same person.
Shall we head over there then? We'll find Princess Alize in her garden tower.
Princess Alize.
I'm not Salou. Alize de Salou.
Oh.
Older sister by 3 years. As you can see, she's
3 years older than you, huh?
through and through. Not just cats and dogs, but reptiles, birds, and monsters. All of which she keeps here inside her grand tower.
And she's infatuated with him, I see.
It's good to see you too, big sister Alice.
Oh.
Hang in there! Don't you leave us, Prince Lloyd! This is an emergency! I'll need to revive him!
I thought it was odd you ran off.
Look at what she did!
Why must you greet your poor brother so enthusiastically, Princess Alize?
Thanks.
Because he's cute. Now then, what brings you by? Might it have something to do with this darling werewolf of yours? His name is Shido.
So nobody noticed Grim inside of Cheeto.
Oh, instinct. Although I believe that mana thing has something to do with it too.
We ought to leave. I doubt Princess Alize even understands the concept of mana. I mean, no offense, but she doesn't seem qualified to explain monster communication.
Let's give it a little bit longer. Alize, if it isn't too much trouble, could you show us one of your monsters?
What you got?
Called her.
Oh.
Let me introduce you. This beauty is Liru, the Lesser Fenrir.
A Fenrir.
Class of werewolf. How did it slip past my presence detection? Still, that's not the real shock.
It.
So, Buck, here's your headband. Question is, when did she issue the command? The
Facts.
Fenrir knew to approach while we had our backs turned to it. Then wait, and snatched Sylva's headband without us noticing. Somehow the princess silently gave it instructions. Those were complex orders without any indication. Amazing!
So it runs in the family. They got
I have
freaks.
to know! Sister, please teach me! I want to be able to communicate with Shido! I warn you, it won't be a simple task. It's difficult? I'm all in! Then teach you I shall. When communicating with animals, the most important ingredient... I'm ready, tell me! is love!
He's done.
It transcends all obstacles. Watch how love allows you to relate to any monster. You see?
She's just a prodigy.
Princess Alize is a prodigy. She has animal magnetism to spare. Animal magnetism? How crude, Eris! If someone tries, they can learn too. First, let the feeling.
You
take
gotta
over.
train them though.
Wait.
I love it.
Have some restraint.
I must insist we be on our way, Prince Lloyd. A concept as abstract as love won't be very much help. Is something the matter?
I finally get it. Why hadn't it occurred to me?
Unless my eyes deceive me. Are you showing an interest in love?
Silva! I will. And share it.
Hey, he learned.
Oh my! I didn't hear him vocalize command.
3 times. And afterwards...
He's gonna be such a problem when he's grown.
Everything about that was sheer perfection, Cheeto. The speed, the positioning, even how you bark. Prince Lloyd is a genius, linking his mind with a beast. He has the same skills as a monster tamer.
True, although it wasn't exactly the way I imagined things working out.
Your imagination is bad.
It's just love. There's no complicated stuff involved, like will or control or whatever. Oh, sure. Love's an important factor.
Hmm?
Look around. You only gained your abilities because of your affection for animals. Not to mention, in order to share your mind, you need a sense of empathy, or the animals won't listen to you. It's amazing. Love's so deep.
He's a good bro.
It's love overload! Your mind is still synced up with the animals! Stop sharing your feelings with them! Stop the Eris! Get away while you still can! Well, that was...
Band-aid up.
My sincere.
While it's not impossible, it's still hard to believe. So I want to see for myself whether or not you're full of crap.
Why?
Oh, right. Deanne is kind of a blacksmith. When he was 10, he traveled to Bartram, a neighboring nation known for its smithing. So he's interested in enchantments.
I remember that. I thought it was impressive how he was willing to study abroad for the sake of the kingdom, even though he's a prince.
Stop making this about me! Now hurry up and start enchanting that sword. I've got everything you could possibly need.
He's gonna break it.
It doesn't make any sense. Enchantments are a seriously advanced technique. And he was able to apply one to a spellbound sword? That's beyond even what they can manage in Bartram. Lloyd better not have turned into a liar during the 7 years I was gone.
He was gone for 7, bruh.
Disappointed in him.
You don't really know your brother is
So how
an
did
issue.
Your face melted!
I don't blame him. Even an amateur can tell. His enchanting technique is unique. Quick and effortless, but precise.
But multiple
What kind of
enchantments.
engraving is this? It's got reinforced strength and elasticity. Can self-clean and self-repair. It's just so...
Perfect.
Well, Lloydie boy, you're legit.
Lloydie boy? Ugh.
You helping out, there's a real chance to make my dream the ultimate spellbound sword.
The ultimate spellbound sword?
Don't encourage your brother, bruh. Please don't encourage your brother.
You're forging steel. You engrave the spell onto it, which allows you to apply more advanced magic than usual. It creates a super weapon, the kind that can only be forged from an enchanter and smith working in unison.
Don't encourage
Never
him.
told you this, Lloydie boy. When I was a kid, I really loved sorcery too. It didn't work out though. Never had the talent. Spellbound swords are awesome. Anyone can swing one and spew out flames or blast wind. I want this country to be a place everyone can use magic. One day we'll all wield spellbound swords.
People who can't sense
You'll have your people uprise against you and throw away the
Sounds
monarchy.
neat. It doesn't make any difference to me. But getting to learn about the production process? Yes, please! I'm completely on board, Dad! Hey, over here. What's the matter, Grim?
Don't let it get you down. We're gonna keep at it. I picked up a whole ton of mana essence for a steal, so we're good.
It's cheap.
Water class spell, pure effects. That explains it. There's barely any hematite in this. It's enough for regular enchanting, but a spellbound sword requires a greater concentration.
So we're using the bottom shelf junk?
Yep.
Any hematite in here, boss?
That stuff made up from monster cores, right? No, sure don't. It's pretty rare.
That's what I thought. Got it. Back to sneaking out and hunting monsters in a dungeon.
Oh, well, perhaps the best course of action would be hunting monsters in a dungeon.
What are you talking about, Sofa? A prince like me can't step foot in a dungeon!
I brought it up with the king after our encounter with that demon and the werewolves.
Nice.
You're growing up fast and need to broaden your horizon.
I need to focus on compressing my mana even tighter than usual and suppressing the amount flowing through my body!
And it still might be A rank.
Down to the level of a daily
He's disappearing.
He got an overall rating of E? Even the strippiest small fry could manage a D.
Oh no, this is remarkable. His magic is rated at an A, comparable to an experienced sorcerer. That's weird. I thought I flattened my mana to 1% of its normal strength.
1% is still A rank.
Promising new adventurer since the famous Silver Blader.
You're comparing this runt to the Silver Blader? One could barely see over the count, and the other's a legend. She tore through countless dungeons like a demon, making it to A rank before disappearing. This
She's standing right next to him.
Sentence.
Now that's settled. We would like to accept any dungeon quests you might have available.
In order to go on one, your party must include at least a single B-ranked adventurer.
I suppose I'll just re-register myself then.
Come on, baby. How about you ditch the kid and team up with us instead? Ever had a dungeon date? No.
It looks like you boys picked the wrong girl to hit on. Sylphie here is none other than the Silver Blader herself.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Re-registration would involve a 2-level demotion down to C rank.
That is most unfortunate.
Sounds like someone could use help. I might be willing to.
And that's how she re-entered.
Hi, Lloyd.
Oh well, I guess we're going home.
Back here.
Everywhere we go, you keep showing up. I could have sworn you left to go.
Damn, that's bad. The poor chest, like,
How
no,
are things going?
no.
Everything's been chugging along. Lloydie boy should make it back here in just a few days. Then we'll be all set. I see. So it's going to be a while. Don't tell me. Is there going to be a war? Things have definitely taken a dangerous turn. We still have time. Wait a little longer. Once she's back, we could mass-produce Spellbound swords. I just thought I'd bring you two together. Because you're brothers. I wanted us to be more like a family. Neither of you need to worry about an upcoming fight.
But you're still their brother too. They worried about you also, bro.
I know. If one day we have those swords and they help save even one person in the kingdom, it'd be wonderful. Please continue your research so it becomes reality. It might happen sooner than you think. Look behind you. Huh?
We're back, Mom.
Dang, bro came back fast.
Lloydie boy. No. Lloyd is one hell of a kid. Got that right. You know, Dan, whenever I see Lloyd smiling, it gives me strength.
I see my thumbnail.
I feel like there's nothing he can't do. He obliterates all my worries.
It's too strong.
See? Told you.
It's so strong.
You meant literally.
Went a little too hard on that one. Next time I'll have to tone things down.
Y'all might want to lock him up like I did Grim.
I'm so beat. That was a lot of work. Gathered materials, forging Delord, reducing Pyrelance and Sinus to the level of a regular fireball and mass producing those swords. Then again, Halbert seemed kind of busy too. I wonder if something big is on the horizon.
Grim is basically fused with the dog now.
The Central Garden. Something's there. But what is it? There's none of your typical signs. It's like there's a hole in space. Shido's really perceptive, and he hasn't noticed either.
So he intruder, all right. Look like next episode we get to see who the intruder is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Your boy gotta get some sleep in.